In this video, I'm going to show you how to set up voicemail. So by default, every extension has voicemail enabled. So if we go and edit one of these and go to the voicemail tab, you can see local voicemail is set up. There's a password, and that by default, when somebody rings in and goes past the timeout of the ringing, it'll then go to the mailbox and the person will be able to leave a voicemail. Now, that may be desirable in some cases where you have a lot of users and they're all managing their own voicemail. However, what we find for a lot of users is that they're after a shared voicemail. So all the extensions and phones are just accessing a single voicemail mailbox to check all the messages. So to do this, we're going to go and select all of our extensions and we're going to edit them. And we're going to disable the local voicemail. So this will prevent any inbound call accidentally going to a local voicemail of an extension. Now we've done that, we'll come down to basic call features and we'll go to voicemail. Now under the voicemail tab, you'll see there's some options here. So we can have the max number of messages per folder, the maximum length of messages. So maybe we only allow 5 minutes max, minimum 3 seconds of audio. And those are kind of the main settings that you'll want. So we can save that. Now we want to come across to the voicemail email settings. Now this is handy if you want to send voicemails to your email address. So if you want to do that, just make sure that you've got SMTP settings set up inside the PBX so that it can successfully send the emails to you. And then under voicemail groups, we're going to click add and create a new shared mailbox. So I'm going to call this shared voicemail. Now for the method, we want to select shared. So forwarded will forward the voicemail onto every extension that is in the members list here. Now we don't want that in this case. We just want a single source of truth for our voicemail. So all of the extensions will ring this voicemail access number and use this password to gain access to the voicemail box. Now you can optionally specify the email address here if you want to send those emails with the voicemail attachment to your email address. Now under here we've got the prompts that will be played. So for my unavailable prompt, I'm going to upload a prompt that I recorded earlier. Now you can use various different programs to create these prompts. Just make sure that you are following the specifications that are listed here. If you don't, you'll probably find it'll fail to upload, or when you go to play it back, you may not hear the actual audio. So the best way to do this is probably to go to the custom prompt section on the PBX and record your prompt there, and then download it to your computer and then re-upload it here. So now we click save. Okay, so now we want to have a look at our call flow. So if we come to our inbound route, we can see that when the call comes in, it goes to our main IVR. So we'll now go to our main IVR and we'll have a look at the key pressing events and see that it now goes to the ring group called workshop, and this is during all time condition. So if we go to the ring group and have a look at this, the ring group is going to ring for 60 seconds, after which it will time out and go to the enabled destination, which is currently extension 1001. So this is where we want to change this and go to our new voicemail group called shared voicemail. So we hit apply changes again. And in fact, I may just reduce this time down, make it a bit shorter for the purpose of this test. Well, sometimes you may experience an error like that if you try to apply changes too quickly. Okay, so now we're going to make a test call. Welcome to my company. Please press 1 for the workshop. Thank you for calling the workshop. Unfortunately, we can't take your call at the moment, but please leave us a message and we'll get back to you as soon as we can. Hi there. I was just calling to see if my vehicle was ready. Could you please call me back on this number? Thank you very much. Okay, so now we have left a voicemail message. We can now come and have a look at the voicemail section, the voicemail groups, and you can see there is now one message. So to check the voicemail for this group from one of the phones, you're going to have to dial the voicemail group extension number and then enter password.
Comedian mail, mailbox, password. You have one new message. Press 1 for new messages. Press 2 to change folders. Press the first message received at 4:41 p.m.
Hi there. I was just calling to see if my vehicle was ready. Could you please call me back on this number? Thank you very much.
Press 3 for advanced options. Press 5 to repeat the current message. Press 7 to delete this message deleted.
Okay, and now we've deleted the message. You'll see it's now gone from the mailbox.